So I'm here with Jeremy Blume. Jeremy is an owner of Bearings, which is a Southern lifestyle publication, and also a vice president at a very large PR agency here in Atlanta. So Jeremy, you're a very, very busy person, and you and I have had these conversations a lot, and you really value time in an amazing way. Can you share with us how you determine what to be involved in and what not to be? How to say yes and no with your time?
Yeah, I think part of it is learning to do things efficiently, but it's not just about doing things efficiently, it's about doing the right things. And so for me, it's about a personal vision. It's about what are the things that I do uniquely well, what are the things I don't do, cutting those things out, doing more of what I should be doing. I have a diversity of interests, and so I love doing lots of different types of things, but at the end of the day, it's even good things aren't necessarily what it's good for me to do, and so I have to learn to make those judgment calls. We all have opportunities to stop. We just don't choose. I mean, I think we think that we're a slave to our 24/7 culture, and true, our culture is pulling us in that direction, but choosing to stop, choosing to pause, choosing to build margin, sabbaticals if you can, if you have the opportunity to take longer periods of time of just rest and reflection, I think it's crucial. I think allowing the dust to settle in our life is when we're really able to see clearly.
A lot of people, when I share about that kind of a practice, people say, the response is, well, I don't have time for that. How would you respond to someone like that?
I don't think you have time to not pause, because we can get so caught up in the busyness of the day-to-day life that we may be doing a lot of things, and it's good to be productive, but are we doing the right things? And I don't think we know if we're doing the right things unless we actually pause, take some time to think about it and reflect.
A big part of time today is filled with technology. We have phones in our hands all the time, and it's hard to have a serious conversation with someone without being distracted by the things that are alerting us. What do you think about technology, and how has it affected how we live today related to time?
I think technology is supposed to be something that makes our lives easier, make it more efficient. But I think it's become where technology is managing us more than we're actually managing our technology. And so I've really tried to be very disciplined with how I'm using it, when I'm using it.
So, but you're in PR and you're like promoting things, and yet you've made personal decisions that would be contrary to most people related to social media. Can you share what your decisions were and why?
Yeah, I've essentially chosen to not be on social media personally for me. I do have to know about it because it's the world I live in communication business, but personally it's just not how I've chosen to communicate with my friendships and build my friendships. I wouldn't make that a moral decision for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a personal decision for me and a discipline that I had to do. But it does force you to really think about how you're developing relationships, and not just knowing information about people, but actually knowing people.